Hi everybody, this is our 8th online rehearsal. Can you believe it? We've been going strong here for a long while, and I'm very glad that you're here to join us again. So we're going to start with some warming up exercises before we move on to anything else. And what I'd like you to do is just give the shoulders a little bit of a wiggle, okay? And just gently roll them back. That's it. And then forward again. That's it. And just feel everything loosening up. Give them another wiggle. Right, this time I'd like us just to twist our body. So just from your hips, twisting around slowly. Just get everything nice and loose. Not too fast. Don't want you spinning around. Okay, and just wiggle it out again. Right, this time we're going to stretch our arms up as high as we can, keeping our feet on the floor, and feel your whole body stretching. Keep going as high as you can. Just stretch, stretch, stretch. And the only thing that's going to drop now are your arms. Boom, there you go. So you should be feeling as though the shoulders are quite sort of tall compared maybe to your normal posture, and that's fine, as long as they're not tense. So the shoulders should have dropped with the arms, but still keeping your upper body nice and tall. Okay, and if you're not sure, let's imagine there's a string coming out the top of your head, and pull it as you're standing so that your head is nice and tall as well, and just release the arm. There we go. Right, we're going to do a bit of breathing now. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to imagine today that the breathing is starting right at the bottom of your spine, and as you breathe in, there's a kind of a feeling, a lift going up your spine, right from your tailbone. So breathe in. There we go. And you should just imagine that there's like a line being drawn all the way up your back as you breathe in. Let's try that one more time. So breathe in and slowly out. And as you breathe out, you should imagine the reverse happening, so going down the spine. So it's a little bit peculiar, but I think it works quite well, because if you're imagining something lower down in your body, then that's where your focus is, and therefore the breathing will happen from the bottom half of you rather than from the top half of you. We don't want the breathing there. Okay, so let's try it one more time. So deep breath starting right down at the bottom of your spine, and as you breathe in, you feel this sensation coming up your spine, and then as you breathe out slowly, it happens in reverse. So breathe in and out. And one more time, breathe in hold it and out. So now it's important that you don't let it all out in a big whoosh. It's about controlling it, and we'll come to that in a minute. So what I would like you to do now is also to think about where the breath goes, so make sure it's going to the right place. We're going to imagine someone's just given you the best surprise ever. You know, you've just won the lottery, or you haven't seen your kids for ages and they're there on the doorstep. You're just like, wow. Okay, so I want you to just take in a breath as if you've had a really big surprise, like this. Okay, so did you see my jaw dropped as that happened? And we want to feel the air just dropping down, boom, straight into the lower part of our lungs. So let's try that again. So get a surprise and go. And again. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in, surprise, and out. Okay, so that technique is quite useful when you have to take a breath in a hurry. So a little surprise breath. So if you've got, say, for example, a long phrase that you need to sing through, one of those little surprise breaths gets the air in quickly and deeply. So that's a really good little trick to use when you're singing through a long phrase. Right, what I'd like you to do now is just put your hands on your hips, And we're going to take a nice deep breath, feeling as you breathe in, that you should be able to feel the expansion around your middle. Okay, so concentrate on those low deep breaths, and once you've taken the breath in, I want you to just sigh it out. Okay, we don't want any tension up here, and I just want you to sigh it out like that. Okay, but the release should be coming from down here, down below in your tummy. So take a nice deep breath in and sigh. And let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Feel the expansion. Hold it. And sigh. Now, as you do that, you should feel the sort of collapse around your middle. And this time I want you to sigh out and just try to slow it. So the breathing comes out rather than just a big, not that kind of sigh, but a, and if you want, you can put a little bit of a sound with it. Okay, so let's try that again. Breathe in. So feel the expansion. Breathe in. Hold it. And slowly sigh out. And one more time, breathing in. Feeling the expansion, holding it. And then out in a long sigh. Okay, so the last little breathing exercise I'd like us to do now is a panting exercise. So we're going to pretend that we're a dog. Why not? Because they are really good at this. So that's what we want to do. So put your hand kind of a little bit higher up. So just kind of above your belly button, just where your tummy starts, okay? And that's what we're going to feel is our diaphragm doing some work here. So we're going to just, you should feel that movement there. There's definitely a kind of a pushing up and a pushing in as you make those panting sounds. Okay, so let's try it with a, so we'll do 3 pants. So we'll do 2 short ones and then 1 longer one. Okay, so breathing in. Okay, let's do it one more time and think about controlling that last one as it comes out. Breathing in and good. And just to finish off, we'll do that using our sound, but we'll vocalize it now. So we're going to go ha 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 ha. So we're going up and down the scale. Da da dee da dee da 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 da. Da re mi fa so fa mi re do. Don't worry about the do's and the so's and stuff, but that's what we're singing. So we'll just do it together. We'll start there and we're panting on a ha. Ha 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 ha. Let's try it a bit higher. There you go. And ha 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 ha. It's a bit tricky, so just take it slow and we'll do one more. There we go. And ha 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 ha. Okay, we'll leave the breathing for now because you're probably all out of puff. What I'd like us to do now is just do a little bit of a vocal warm-up. So we're going to go back to our descending scale that we did last week with our red lorry, yellow lorry, but this time we're going to do a different tongue twister, and we're going to do she sells seashells on the seashore. Okay, and it's really slow, so don't worry too much about it. And there are 6 different descending scales that we're going to do now. So here's your note. There you go. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. Keep everything at the front of your face. Well done. We'll leave that there for now. You've done a good warm-up and it's now time to get your sight singing books.